Hello, all greetings. This is Gillesmansillon. I thought I'd come and say hello. Wish you a good day, and for we are moving closer to this new moon. This very powerful new moon that will be in conjunction with Venus, which is a powerful. There will be many surprises. It's all centered around love. What do we really want in life? What is our highest vision? And it will square to Uranus, which is the awakener, the surpriser. So it will be very powerful time, and we're moving close this lion's gate will show the apex of the it's like a spiral. We'll be able to move on to this spiral, allow yourself to move outside of the physical and let your consciousness float into these higher planes. For it will remain open till August 11. Behind me, the paintings, I just wanted to show this. It's a painting I just started, so it's not finished, of course, and I don't even know where it's going. It's just a structure of astronomy painting with the sun and the major planets, some of the asteroids. But it's like in life, we create, but if we knew what was the outcome of all our action, it would be no fun. So it is part of creating art is a very fun process because it teaches us sort of many things about life, and in life it is the same. We can always recreate, rework on any aspect of our life, any part. And we never know. For here, I do not know what the next step will be. I do not know what the painting will look like. I've just set up, so I have an idea for the great magic happens because of our thoughts, because of our intention, and then we let go. We allow the universe to create the magic for us without having to control the outcome. For it is not like a random thing that happens that makes this magic happen. And here it comes from us, from our highest desires. And here it is a portrait of Tali. It's a friend of mine who's a muse. She's the muse of comedy. And I've made another portrait of another muse called Urania, which is the muse of astronomy and astrology. And I thought I started 7 other portraits of the 7 other muses. So I have the whole family portrait. There is Clio, the muse of history, Euterpe, the muse of music. There is Melpomene, the muse of tragedy, Terpsichore, the muse of dance, Erato, the muse of erotic poetry, and Polymne, the muse of rhetoric. So it is all just started, and I only have 2 of them that are completed. They'll be properly framed. I'm going to pull a few cards to see what this week will reserve for us. I'm going to pull 3 cards with this wise deck of the archangels. For the archangels are always in wisdom, always in the light. Call on them. They will guide you. They will protect you. They will assist you. So the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, will be the Ace of Raphael. It is a kind of love, total love, expansion and love and romance. And it says a positive experience on the emotional level. You will be fulfilled by a romantic relationship. Let yourself be guided by your intuition. So the beloved Raphael it is like a cup that is being offered, and so let us enjoy that. For it's a different card in the French reading, but same message, romantic love. What comes in the middle of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, is divine conduct. Here is the Archangel Sandalphon, looking for meaning to your life. Envision a different approach. Surround yourself with friends and masters that have demonstrated great wisdom. So it is important to always be well surrounded by people who are supportive, who can offer wisdom, and to understand you have also a whole team of higher intelligence that are always willing to offer you guidance. You just need to ask. And here it is about the mastery of the divine conduct, the mastery of obstacle. And towards the weekend, for Saturday and Sunday, we have the 4 of Gabriel, which is another very romantic card. It's the card of completion. It says, after the effort, the recomfort. You are harvesting the fruits of your labor. Get rid of the situation that are oppressing you. So it's very romantic, very beautiful. So you have to move with care and take care of yourself, take care of your energy, be kind, develop this inner kindness. For right now, there is been this activation of Sirius A and the Orion's constellation that are activating all this masterful grid of cosmic energy. For it is a powerful both cosmic and solar energy. for right now, and this will bring about the heart. The heart will be, we have to listen to the heart. The heart will shake the world. There is a great need for purification of the world. Humanity has to purify itself in order to continue existing on this planet. For the planet, all the dysfunction of the planet right now come from the immaturity and unconscious intentions and actions of men. So there is a need for purification. The apex of the portal will be on August 8th, but it will remain open till the 11th. And we're going to move into a non-physical energy. Right now, we're physical beings, so we're very limited. Even if we want to go to visit another country, we need a visa, and we can only stay that long. But in the universe of the non-physical, the whole universe is open to us. There is no limit. We can be everywhere. We can be nowhere. We can send our thoughts somewhere. So it's about expanding our consciousness to understand the greater part of ourself is part of the non-physical. For eventually we'll become omnicentric at the end of the journey. We'll be everywhere. Our thoughts will become universal beings. We'll become homo luminous, homo galacticus, homo universalis. Well, this is our destiny. It is our true self. It is really what we are moving towards, this mastery. Mastery means feeling the emotions, but bringing all things into lucidity and serenity, bringing things to calm and balance inside of us, and moving on to the next level, being comfortable in the now, in letting go of everything but what is informed, what is being given in the now, moving into this timeless energy more and more. For everything in the physical world is changeable. As we discover more harmony and peace within ourselves, the whole world will pacify around us. It's just there's been so much energy that's been given to opposition, duality, conflict, that this is what has been cultivated and nourished. The planet is imbued with this conflict energy, and it's been broadcasted in the media, but they're like little children. Humanity to God are like little children, and so they're all little children. So do not, if there is punishment that needs to happen, it will come from heaven. It will come, for God knows exactly what everybody needs in order to grow. There is always mercy in every divine dispensation. So trust that, and make your own priority, your own joy, your peace, your calm. Understand you are part of the great flow. You are the flow. You are the river of life. For everything is a river. Do not try to go upstream. For when you go upstream, it creates currents, and everybody's all the energies of the future are being disrupted. When you fight against the current, just let yourself flow all the way down to the ocean. We have to accept that within this world we are living in a world of contrast, darkness and light, cold and hot, wet and dry. But eventually we're going to realize that we can exist without contrast. We can exist in love without fear. We can exist in peace without war. So all those things are going to be more and more evident to us, and we're going to surround all those things. For the eclipse have really removed all kinds of old energies, for there is no need to seek perfection. The perfection is already there. You are already perfect, no matter what the mental process and the analysis may be. So everything is already perfect. What we seek is truth, beauty, and goodness, more truth, to discover who we are, our relation, our connection to our higher self and our source, to discover beauty, to move into a sense of gratitude and appreciation, and to discover goodness, to embody peaceful, to make all our relation about joy, and to bring other people into this sphere of lightness, this non-judgmental, where everything can be appreciated, and life. So goodness is truth, beauty, and goodness are the essential teachings that we need to integrate. For the end of the cycle may not be pleasant. There may be things that needs to be removed. If you feel down emotionally, breathe and let it pass. Be patient. Those things are energy that have been trapped that needs to be released. But the new beginning will be brilliant. So you want to focus on the light, focus on the rebalancing, focus on the rebirth, and everything will be fine. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Akash to see what for today, this week will be quite magical. And so let us prepare ourselves for expect miracles, expect the unexpected, prepare yourself, be enthusiastic without having to know what's going to be happening, to know that it's like when this painting, I don't know what it's going to look like, but I know that if I continue to work on it, follow one step at a time, my eyes and I will be able to it will be magnificent as always when you at the end of the process. So there is a great deal of newness that is coming. The highest wisdom for us today is biblical. It's about following the way of the Spirit, following the way of God, following, understanding how to integrate, to unify. For religions have been given as to uplift the moral standards of men, but religion has been distracted from its original purpose in this age of the Kali Yuga, to become the decadence of the law, where it's been used for political reasons, to separate, to divide, to oppose, and all those things needs to be removed in order to move into this. So be the unifier, dissolve the blockages. What we need to understand is finance, and so this is lovely. For finance is freedom in this world, and so accept that you are infinitely rich, infinitely abundant. It's just maybe we haven't yet been able to translate this infinite wealth from the non-physical into the physical. But as we work towards it. Eventually, the flow, the water will build over the obstacle and will flow. For money is a flow like everything else, and so we want to be grateful for our abundance. What we need to do is the trees. It's growing, it's being anchored in the earth. So the trees are the higher beings of this realm. They are the most intelligent, they are the most advanced, they are the most awakened. They have all the wisdom, they are like father figures to us. We think they are just things that we can dispose with in order to cut the trees to build houses and so. But now we have new ways of construction. We should leave the living trees alone and turn to their wisdom, for they do not have this mental critical thoughts. But they record everything, and the older a tree is, the more wisdom it possesses. It always anchors more and more into the earth, and it draws its nutrition from the roots, and it gets and also from the photoelectric, from the light of the sun. And so we are like that, and we want to tune into this natural world and accept the fact that we need to grow. We need to let go of the old in order to grow. And the outcome will be the Greco-Roman. It's about awakening memories to all those amazing powers that the Greek gods, what we call the Greek gods, which actually are a family of light. They're part of the family of light. They're Cassiopeians. They were great beings that came from a higher realm in bioplasmic form, and they had those magical powers. And now we integrate all those powers through the powers of astrology. For when they ascended, they took on position in the sky, and they participate on returning our power to us one at a time, through the powers that is given from our solar system and beyond. Well, I hope this message, for my messages are very open-minded. They are addressing people that are already open-minded to all those many things. And so I'm going to sing a song and then pull one more card. It's one of the most ancient and most famous gospel song. It is about tuning into that frequency of amazing grace. It goes like this. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we'd first begun. Amazing grace, how sweet save the wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Thank you for sticking to the end. Right at the end of the song, I tune into this frequency of infinity, and for a very brief moment, I wasn't there. I was completely in another realm, and it was like, what's the next word? And then I returned to this frequency, and I continue singing the song. For it was very brief, but we want to move into this more and more, to live in the now, to accept timelessness, where we can forget all of those things in order to move into something that is utterly beyond the mental process. Well, thank you very much. It was funny to share that for this one moment. For more and more, I'm tuning into my higher self. And so this portal of infinity will open. The portal, the code to the portal is 00101110. And this lion's gate will open that spiral of energy. I'm going to pull one more card from my friend Rumi. And the card today is Arise, Arise. Arise, stand up, arise, shine your light. I thank you very much, and I wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and if I may come back, but otherwise I wish you a wonderful week, and as we prepare for this Lion Gates opening. Thank you very much. Namaste.